Which one is the... Okay. Yeah, we'll do this one. This view. I should have the camera view that's just my camera, but we'll get to that another time. So, at Toronto Comicon, I picked up a couple things, a couple gaming-related things. Do a little show and tell here. I wouldn't consider myself a game collector, per se. I do have a collection of games by virtue of liking to play a lot of them. But in terms of like collecting, in particular retro stuff, I have a handful of things here and there. But when I saw these at Toronto Comicon this weekend, I just had to pick these up. So, for one, we've got Tetris 2 on the NES. I don't know. I know this is not the most popular Tetris in the world. This game kind of came and went, but I do have a soft spot in my heart for Tetris 2. In particular, on the Super Nintendo. That's the one I used to have as a kid, and the one I played a lot of. I've never actually played the NES version, so at some point when I hook up the NES, this would be neat to try out. And the other game, and I've never actually seen this before in real life, and I don't actually know how rare this is, but when I saw it, I was like, oh, this is a really cool pickup. I've got Mario Bros. On the Atari 2600. Oh, there we go. I've never seen this in real life. I knew this was a thing, so before the NES, or this might have been like shortly after the NES. I didn't look at the exact timeline. But before the NES got big, Nintendo did make a handful of games for platforms other than the any Nintendo platforms, and this is one of those games. So at some point I will try this out. I have no means of streaming an Atari 2600, but I will play it and at some point, and hopefully it's cool, or at least functional enough. I would hope at the very least it works. Otherwise, like, it's a cool novelty nonetheless, so those are my pickups at Toronto Comicon.